You guys have ever wanted a dark brown human hair wig that looks super realistic? You don't have any of those dots along the forehead. Whenever it comes to human hair wigs, I find that whenever it comes to dark hair, like I tend to tell people all the time, get a blonde wig, especially if it's human hair, because if you don't, most likely you're gonna get dots along the forehead. And it's such like the biggest thing that just screams wiggy to me, and I hate it so much. So if you guys have been looking for a dark brown wig, you do not want to get a blonde wig, and you just want a wig that you know that's going to show up to your door and you're not going to have any of the dots along the forehead and it's going to look super realistic and natural and it's human hair, then this is going to be the wig for you guys today. You guys can get her in different lengths, and I am going to share everything about this wig. I think you guys are going to love her. So this wig is from Hairvivi and it is Viola, and this is a wig like straight out of the box. I did nothing to the hair. I didn't do anything. I didn't conceal it. I don't have a wig cap underneath. Like, this is sitting right on top of my natural hair and it looks this good. And the reason why you can't see any of the like little dots in front of the hairline is because they bleach the knots for completely free. Like, they don't charge you to do it either, and they bleach the knots. So what knots are is basically whenever they make wigs, and especially if you're getting a lace front wig, they put lace all onto the top of the hairline, so this way you can part it in different directions and it looks a lot more natural into the front. But whenever you do this, whenever you're putting hair into the lace, you have to tie it somehow, right? So they make a little knot at the bottom and they tie it to the lace, but that knot is what's visible in the front of the hairline. And so whenever you get wigs from other companies, if you get blonde wigs, they're not visible because they already bleached all of the hair, which bleaches the knot. So that's why when you get like blonde wigs, it's a lot easier to get away with them. But whenever you receive brown colored wigs, they don't bleach the hair, so you're left with that knot into the front. Even when some companies, like, they claim that they bleach knots, not all of them do a good job. 9 out of 10 of those wigs, like from really good companies too, whenever I get brown colored wigs, half of the time, 90% of the time, I see the dots onto the forehead and it just screams wiggy, and it takes so much work on the customer's end. But I've never had that with Hairvivi. So like I said, if you guys were a brunette and you're looking for a wig and you want something similar to your own hair, Hairvivi is going to be the way to go whenever it comes to brown colored wigs, because you're not going to ever have that. They do bleach the knots even on their brunette units, and they really do. Like 100% of the knots are gone. I don't ever see any of those knots, not even in the middle parting. So usually when you get a brown colored wig, the knots will be all here and it will be all into the front, and whenever you part it in different directions, it's like everywhere. But with Hairvivi, I'm gonna go up close so you guys can see. With Hairvivi, you can't see any of this. The hair really looks like it's coming out of my skin. And all Hairvivi wigs are human hair wigs, so that's why they're able to actually bleach the knots, because they're able to color the wigs. And they do have specialists that color their wigs, which is another reason why I like Hairvivi, because whenever I receive units from them, the colors that I receive is not like a harsh black. It's really nice. I feel like it's not washing me out. A lot of black colored wigs or dark brown wigs wash me out and I look so bad into them, but because it has so much dimension, I feel like it really flatters a lot of skin tone. So it's not just like going to wash me out. It feels really nice. It's a specialist that like colors their wigs. Another thing they've done is they've added layers into their wigs so you guys can see that the hair is straight. But I don't know if you've been on Hairvivi lately, but all their wigs are starting to have layers, beautiful, stunning layers, and that's what's in right now. They have so much dimension into their wigs. Like, you can see this little layer right here, and then it goes down longer, and the density onto this wig is so good. I'm gonna pop it here onto the screen, the exact density that it is, but I can basically tuck it behind my ears. It's not pushing my ears forward in any type of way, and I feel like whenever it's too dense, sometimes it can be bulky into the back, and you guys can see that this wig is not bulky. It looks super natural. It's very like close to my head, and the way that they've flattened it right here onto the top as well, they did all that. It's just so good. It's straight out of the box. So this is the box that you end up receiving, and I've already opened it up, but you get a comb inside, you get clips inside, you get a whole bunch of things. You even get an extra type of grip band that goes into the back of your wig, and it just holds your wig down, so it makes your wig actually glueless, and it has a little bit of a grippy kind of texture to it. And then you get the wig inside after that, and it's all nicely packaged. It's ready to go. It's already styled for you, and you just have to take it out, put it on, cut the lace off into the front, and you're good to go. It is that simple whenever it comes to Hairvivi. They want you to basically get a wig and just be able to wear it straight out of the box. So I don't know if you guys have been able to tell. Another really good thing about this wig is I don't have a wig cap underneath this wig. And it's the reason why I fell in love with Hairvivi in the first place. Whenever I first put on their wigs, I was not used to having a wig. Like, I didn't even know it was a thing to get wigs that had like a fake scalp right underneath. This is not my scalp. My dark hair is underneath this and it looks like my scalp. The color is like perfection. It doesn't look like too white, it doesn't look too orange, it doesn't look fake at all. It looks super natural, and the space, like the amount of space into the middle, is so good. And then if you go ahead and like move this over, let's say you want a side parting, I would just go like this, and look, it looks like fake scalp right there. Like, it's so natural looking, and it's all onto the top because all the top is that fake scalp on top. And so I'm gonna show you guys the inside of the cap because that's where you see the fake scalp a lot better. So whenever it came to this wig, I ended up getting 20 inches long. You can choose different options, but this one is 20 inches. And I also got a small cap, which I would usually change this if I have like extensions in and my hair's a little bit more thicker. I do have thin hair, so if I had thicker hair, I would definitely get a medium, but they do have the option, like you can choose whatever you need. And I would definitely measure your cap size first before getting it, but I do get a small and it fits me really nice. The small actually tends to like snug my head, so it makes the lace kind of like melt into my skin a lot more, and it like presses the lace into my skin, so it makes it look a little bit like more invisible, and it's really hard to see. So that's why I like to get a small whenever it comes to their cap sizes. So if you guys have been wanting a wig that is pre-done for you, like everything is done for you, looks super natural, you don't have to glue it down, it sits right on top of your dark hair, and you just put it on every morning and walk out the door and feel super confident in your hair and your wig, and you feel like it's your own, then you are definitely going to want to check out Hairvivi. I'll leave the link to this in the comment section down below. I'll actually pin it so it's easy for you to find with all the details on exactly what I chose whenever I was purchasing it, so you have it written there too. But if you guys are looking for different colors, I will link at the end of this video a few other videos that I've done where I've shown different wigs with different colors from Hairvivi. So if you want more options, I will leave that at the end of this video. But if you want a shortcut, all you need to do is go to shop all on Hairvivi, go to honey lace wigs, and that's going to be the color that you're going to want to choose. If you are similar to me and you are fair skin, I'm assuming that you are because you clicked onto this video. A lot of the times my audience is fair skin, so it's really hard. I know as a fair skinned woman, I really struggled figuring out like the difference between all the different colors on every single website. You don't know what is what, and so I really want to make it clear, if you guys are the same complexion as me, then you're going to want to check out the honey lace color options. That's going to be all the wigs that you're going to be able to get the exact fake scalp color, the exact lace into the front that's going to be like the best for your skin complexion. So if you guys enjoyed this and you guys want to see more, I did do a whole bunch of other Hairvivi videos. I'll link them right here. You can go check them out if you are looking for a specific wig, you haven't found it yet, you don't feel like this is the one, then go check out those videos and I'll see you there. Bye guys.